Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. Let's get started with your weekly tarot and oracle card reading for all signs, a collective reading, January 20th to around the 25th, times approximate, or 26th, I should say. All right, you have good luck. Well, that's a nice way to start a reading, isn't it? With the horseshoe. Okay, and this is about some sort of unexpected good news, piece of good fortune. This is some sort of achievement, maybe a wish granted, something in the future that you're hoping to get. Maybe you get some indication now that it's coming your way now. And let's see what else we have. We will look into each sign towards the end of the reading. It'll be time-stamped, so you can check out your an individual message for each sign. And of course, we'll look into general topics and as well as money and love. Let's see what else we have. I should say abundance and relationships, making it a little more general. You have power here with dragon. Well, this is awesome. So you have, not only do you have good luck, but you have dragon here. And this is, really like restoring your vitality too, and being able to be this like competitor and communicator, and it's just looking really good for any sort of leadership role you need to take. Or but there's a lot of victory here with this card. Nothing can really take down a dragon, right? I'm sure that's up for debate, but dragon is pretty good for as far as a powerful card. So good luck and power coming to you this week. Luck and power. Oh, I love that. Okay. And a lot of cards dropped out. I'm only going to take the first one that is heads up here, and that is going to be ring with love. So some sort of proposal, you're completing a cycle. Some of you, this is kind of random, but you may have actually just purchased a new ring, particularly a moonstone or some other stone that like flashes color. And so this is also about your path being positive, some sort of, you're being selected for something, some of you, or you're getting, again, some sort of feeling empowered. They just told me something about a letter and news. You could get some good news via a letter or some sort of other text, something in text, writing. And you have apple abundance. This is incredible. Seriously, you have such a good reading here so far. So I'm really hoping that's the case for all of you. Of course, these are general. They're not personal. Only take what resonates. Check out the disclaimer. But this is about, again, an achievement, but it's something that you created. It's something, this person grew their apples here. And that takes patience and dedication and love. And, maybe you're enjoying some of the sweetness of your success, or of all that work you've put in, your perseverance. So this is having that sort of happy ending. And again, it's pointing right to good health too. So there is a message there about good health. And I think that's it. They're saying that's it. Okay. So that's it for those. Let's go ahead and move into tarot. I'll adjust this so hopefully you can see a little better. Alrighty there. Okay. Let's use the Light Seers Tarot. Light Seers Tarot, what sort of messages do you have for us? Messages for the greatest, highest good of the collective. All signs are welcome. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this came up in your pre-shuffle too. This has to do with, long-term success and stability. Some of you have taken a very step-by-step approach. And as I say that, you have the Hierophant here, Taurus energy. This is a very, again, it's like at the top of the staircase there's achievement. And then we have this, what's representing new life and vitality again. And also, I'm seeing this as sort of a tree. And I always consider the 10 of Pentacles to sort of represent a tree. It's the tree of life. It's the family tree. It's a tree of abundance. And it's just, if someone said, pick a card that represents a tree out of your minor arcana, I'd probably pick the 10 of Pentacles, or maybe the 9 of Pentacles. But anyway, so yeah, really really getting things going, things taking off. Again, good luck here. With the Hierophant, this can be teachings. It can be you receiving teachings, you being the teacher. It can also represent you being your own guru, so to speak, for your own guidance. And as I'm saying this, I saw 5 5 on the timer, and then we have 5 as the Hierophant. So that's something there. And actually, some of you may resonate with October 5th, October 15th, October 1st, October 6th. Those are some dates I'm getting randomly here, looking at these numbers. So this is about some sort of lesson, maybe too, formal education. This is about maybe you connecting with or seeking divine assistance, guidance. Um, yeah, this is something, it's like an obstacle that was once in the way could potentially be being removed here as I look at these cards. With the Ten of Pentacles, family, it could have to do with inheritance, yes, but I feel as though, like, if you inherited anything, you inherited someone's maybe strong will, or like the desire and the motivation to succeed, determination. So this is about you being successful, sharing your wealth maybe with those you love. So it's some sort of abundance. It could be spiritual, material, but it has to do with a community. All right, this is a big card for tarot, and I love seeing that underneath that horseshoe of good luck. Excellent. Having these together, very grounded energy. Both are represented by earth element, or the element of earth. And let's see what else we have here. Dragon power. Let's tune into that a little bit. All right, power dragon. Hopefully I didn't make the camera totally crooked when I adjusted this for you. But anyway, we have, and there it is. Wow. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. That is your power right there. You have the 9 and you have the 10 of Pentacles. All right. Now this is really, really good. This is fantastic. Okay. This is really you having your choice in something, choosing your options. It's also, seeing the big picture and the individual steps is coming through as an intuitive message too. Like not having a lot, maybe you did something like you you actually are writing out or have written out some sort of proposal or some sort of framework, or your business plan, or just your life plan, what it is you want to achieve. Maybe you've done some major manifestation practices lately, and I do see that you're continuing maybe to work on that for a lot of you. Again, general readings, of course, not personal, but it's like not only do you have that abundance coming in with the 10 of Pentacles, but you have that satisfaction of the 9 of Pentacles. It's that personal achievement. It's feeling that inner peace and knowing that your power is within you, and knowing that the moments when everything feels brighter, those actually can be used as stepping stones to even better things. Okay, so enjoying the bliss, enjoying the abundance, stepping into what you have manifested. So being ready and prepared to grab hold. This person is plucking some of the pentacles they've grown, or they're just adoring them, and truly happy, very happy energy. One of my personal favorite cards in the deck. So a lot of earth energy. This is a lot of it could be material or spiritual abundance this week. Okay, that could be something coming in. Ooh, several cards came out, and when they come out like this, I do honor that. It's a little story. It's like a little story here from Spirit. So 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I'm going to show you, and we'll go over them. 10 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. All right. So for some of you, you may be reflecting on how you used to feel about something and how different it is now, and how like you made the right decision in a certain situation. Okay, with this 2 of Swords, you made the right decision, and I think a lot of you have learned that you can really count on your own inner wisdom and higher reflection. Your inner world is it creates your outer world, and I feel as though a lot of you often anyway Not always, but often. I feel as though a lot of you are realizing that. And again, reflecting. And some of you, I feel as though you have had to maybe let go of something looking exactly as you wanted it. You know, maybe you wanted this particular home or family situation by now in your life. And maybe you're, you know, the perfect example is like, you know, a person who can no longer have natural children of their own, and is having to come up with and having to have that dream of loving and caring for someone, you know, in a like fulfilling that in a different way, or so you know, we're not. It's anyway. So it could be something like that. Like maybe it didn't turn out exactly as you had hoped, but there's still a lot of happiness and love to come in. It could be a particular relationship didn't come out, didn't, you know, as you'd hoped, or maybe you lost a partner earlier than you'd expected, and you've had to spend some, you know, this long period alone, or maybe you have been wondering, you know, why you're having particular situations in your life from, you know, that's causing you grief, either literally or in the, you know, the figurative way, like, oh, it's giving me a lot of grief, you know, but it's, or there's actual bereavement here. But I feel there is some sort of partnership, friendship coming in, but I'm also getting this big independent energy. A lot of you have been healing your heart, and that could be you. Maybe you're also healing some sort of something physical going on. I know I've read some comments where people are recovering from surgery or having treatments of some kind. And of course, I'm wishing you all well. And if you ever want me to pray for you, certainly leave a comment in the comment box, and I'm always happy to send a quick prayer your way. And I love when we all support each other in that way too. All right. I love seeing others comment on people's things and encouraging them. And so it's, you know, yes, you know, there's like, it's like, yeah, there are these few cups here. This person has their toe in another cup. Now that cup can really, it's sort of like a, oh, which way to go. And I do get that with the Two of Swords. But what I do get too is that you have those answers within. This whole first part of the reading is about that, okay? And things are shifting, and it's about keeping that faith, as we always talk about here. But there is, again, one of my favorite cards in the Light Seers Tarot is the Six of Wands. That is, I did it. I'm welcoming in my success, my achievement, this new chapter, this new energy, my higher calling, perhaps for some of you, and I'm ready to be in the spotlight, in the limelight. And you know, that'll look different for each of you, of course. You know, yeah. Let's see what else we have. I just get that, you know, it didn't. I'm getting that that song. I've got to keep on moving. Ain't nobody gonna slow me down. Nobody gonna. Oh wait, it's something along those lines. So it's about keeping on keep moving and not letting something or someone hold you back. Okay, it is no longer holding you back. Maybe it did, or you were worried it would, but you know, it's like this newfound power, and luck, and flat out abundance too. And a lot of you, again, those answers coming from within with the King of Cups here, and this is falling right under the Love card here. And that could have to do with love, but this person, they have their finger in a cup, and over here we had the toe in a cup. So I feel as though you may be, for some of you, you could be tiptoeing around an emotional conversation or situation this week, or your emotions are kind of raw regarding something or someone, or it's just what I'm getting. I'm getting even you could be feeling as though there's a bit of conflict or unrest. There's just some sort of unsettled feeling here, even though you know you yourself have some good things maybe coming your way. You can feel that there could be just some sort of something much bigger than you that's even like just somehow affecting your inner peace. And I'm seeing that kind of like, it's almost like you're going to have to make a conscious choice or effort to not give something or someone too much energy or space in your life right now, because you have so much to look forward to as you make your dreams and wishes come true. King of Cups, very grounded energy, but you know, still very connected to their emotions, to their intuition. Such a great creative energy, those of you who are creating things. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel as though some of you are wanting to keep something to yourself. You're not wanting to almost give something too much energy or airspace. In other words, like you may not even be talking about something that could be potentially going on with you. You may be keeping that kind of close as you focus on this Magician energy. All right, so Magician energy. I get a lot of you could be moving on, but I feel as though some of you are what they call like quietly leaving or quiet quitting or whatever you want to call it. But it's sort of like maybe you're still in that phase right now where you're keeping your heart kind of guarded. You're keeping something kind of private for a lot of people because you don't really need their energy or their opinion or their emotions mixed in with it. So I feel as though some of you are like quietly developing a plan for something. I'd like to get a clarifier on that. Actually, you know what? Let's finish this column first. They're telling me we want to keep this as succinct as possible. We're getting another little story here. Okay. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Yes. Yes. Oh, really? Where your attention goes, your life will flow. Okay. Where your attention goes, where your energy goes, that's where life will grow. That area of your life is where it will grow. So if you want that abundance, what are you doing to focus on it? Maybe it's time to put more into that, or I mean, I am getting kind of this like coming out of your shell, maybe coming out and accepting accolades for something you've done or are doing or are capable of. I'm getting something about some of you need to water your plants, like literally in your house, you need to water your plants. So, all right. So maybe you even have a bonsai tree or something, or a little tree of some kind. I just heard the name Lucy as well. And I heard the name Devin. Strength card here, Leo energy. And so grow, is something worth it? Is it worth all the energy? Is something worth the energy? Oh my goodness. And I'm going to tell you it is. I'm going to tell you deep down, you already have awareness that yes, it is absolutely worth it. Your life could be totally different than what it is now in the best possible way. This Ace of Pentacles is going to be different for each of you. By the way, if you're a Libra and you haven't checked out the Libra career and money abundance reading that I just posted for you, that's over on Schoolhouse Intuitive, my other channel. And that's if you have any Libra placements, you might want to check that out if you haven't already. And I did that one on the 16th of January. So I'm just getting so many pentacles here that I feel as though, okay, I'm getting double star energy, wish come true. I just saw 1717 on the timer. So but look at you have a lot of like circles here on these cards too, even the wreath here. It's something about this new cycle. Okay, you're closing the moon cycle even too, maybe as the energy shifts towards the end of the month here and we have that new moon, you're really going to be doing something in order to manifest and bring in what it is you want to bring in. I do get that, even though it's a tiny bit early, because this is reading goes until around the 26th, but time's approximate anyway. Okay, so this is, I actually don't know exactly when the new moon is. It might be the 30th. I don't know. Don't quote me. But anyway, you're getting things in order. You're getting things clear. You're getting your resources in order here with the Magician card. You have the Moon card. Nothing's going to fool you. You can't have anything past you right now. There's nothing getting past you at this point. You're acknowledging it. There could be something to that's you've been waiting, like some official documentation or government stuff or something. You've been waiting for something, or you want to know how something goes or something. And I'm getting that you will get some sort of like confirmation, or maybe you already received that right before you came to this reading. And then we have again that there's that Ace of Pentacles that we could it's going to be something different for each of you, but it's that like golden opportunity. You have this wonderful opportunity potentially coming in, but I get that you're actually creating opportunities for yourself. This is, that you do not have to be perfect in whatever it is you're doing or wanting to manifest. But this is a huge potential here. Now, as some of you may know, potential doesn't really mean anything. If you never leave the harbor, or if you never leave the parking lot, right? So it's kind of like, I always give the analogy of like a nice car doesn't really mean anything. Who cares about all the, features and stuff if you never leave the parking lot, if you never learn how to drive, or if it's like a ship leaving the harbor. Yeah, you could go places like with that Three of Wands, but if you don't step out, step up, step into this new energy, you know, that potential doesn't really mean anything. So making sure that we're not passing opportunities by that could really lead to this ultimate happiness here with whatever this 10 of pentacles is that we started with, that very first, because you have all the like ingredients. If this is like a recipe for the life you want to love, or you know, it's like you have the good luck here, you have power, you have love, you have abundance, but it's like you committing to all of that, right? And it's not that you haven't. I'm just saying, like, stay in it, because sometimes, you know, again, like divine timelines are always in play, and we don't know why something's taking the amount of time it is. But losing hope, losing faith will not get you where you want to go. That's not going to help at all. All right, so let's see. Let's get some clarifying here. Actually, here first, I want to first clarify a little bit of this. Well, really any of it, I think, but I'm paying kind of attention to. Oh, now there's any of it. They're saying, okay, great, any of it. Okay, so there's something about just dealing with something. Like, okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Some of you may have something emotional going on, or dealing with a particularly annoying person, even. I don't know how else to say that. Someone who is like a hindrance, or, you know, just like antagonizing in some way or something, or you may be wrestling with something that's kind of emotional, and like you can't necessarily get out right now, or you can't fully address it right now. You know, but it's, and so maybe you're holding stuff in, but again, I'm getting you like manifesting that anyway, even if you can't slip away from that right now. I am getting that you're setting yourself up to where you will be able to do that. And this is giving and receiving healing energy. Maybe you're working with crystals. Maybe you're choosing to stay in this higher loving vibration because you know if something is so close, you can taste it. These are the Boho Spirit Oracle cards by Laureen Music, by Divine Apothecary.com, or Divination. Sorry, Divination Apothecary. They're lovely cards. And it's like something is so close you can almost taste it. It is about your bliss. It is about your new life that you're embracing, that you're creating. I'm really getting that you are creating it, because you have just so much water, and you have water in this reading, and you also have earth. So you just, you know, there's a lot of that. This was, yeah, 4 of Swords right there, right? So you have a few swords here, and you have some cups, but oh, we don't actually, I'm not seeing any fire. Oh, we have Leo fire, and we have a 6 of Wands. Okay, yeah, so we do. It's pretty balanced. I mean, I just feel like you have all the resources here to create almost like, they're giving me the word elixir. So maybe some of you have started a new elixir, or the word elixir means something to you in some way, but it's like you're managing it all. Somehow you're managing it all, and you're able to still manifest because you are somehow connected to that divine, that energy, that healing energy. And it's like, you know that this person, this King of Cups, is like a master at tuning in, right? And really being comfortable with their own feelings, even if they're uncomfortable. So there could be sort of this feeling again of like needing to be comfortable with discomfort, you know, and that seems to be a theme in life, right? I'm getting the name Melody too. Oh, don't take the bait. Okay. If someone tries to, use emotions or words to kind of look at the temptation apple there. Yeah. If so, stay focused, just stay focused. And I know some of you are having to deal with something or someone it's heavy, but this is like, again, like realizing that, you do not have to take the bait on something. Okay. You do not have to go in that direction. You can choose to stay in the light and focus on what it is you truly want. Because I feel as though you have some awareness on something or someone, you know where to go, what to do now. For a lot of you, extend an olive branch. Yeah. Choosing to live in a life of peace. Right. And I love this. Dance like no one's watching. That has been in my mind lately. And I don't, it was in my mind to tell you this. And then this card comes up. So I really love when things like that happen. I know I can't prove it, but all I need to know is what I know, right? Just like I always say on these channels, you know what you know, and that's enough, right? You don't have to convince anybody else of anyone, of your path, of your abilities, of anything, right? You are enough. Now there's some hidden, energies at play potentially here. And that does not mean that's anything negative, actually, right? It just means that I feel as though you're just needing to be aware of your surroundings, of what you're letting influence you, and where your time and energy is going, and not, again, taking any sort of bait here. All right, what else do we have? Some messages from Spirit. You have a father's love. Now, this came out in a pre-shuffle, so interesting. So you may have a father on the other side, or a father figure. And some of you, I realize this is a sensitive topic. Uh, not having had a father myself is included, I'm included in that group as well. And this is, that is that, so that could be triggering or a touchy subject for some of us, but I do want to honor, for those of you who do have this father figure or had this father figure, this is about that love never dying. Okay, so the strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, and that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. And this is whether your father's still here or past. So a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Maybe you are a father and you're feeling that bond, right? And you can always, pray for and hope for peace and healing. Extend that olive branch. So if you are a father and you're not speaking to someone, it's like, maybe extending that olive branch as the one who's the father. So take it or leave it, with anything I mention here, my channel messages here. All right. Let's get another one of these cards. Okay. They're saying, what? No, what? Sonora, senor. Interesting. All right. So, if it's yours, you'll know. Take a moment. Look at the butterfly here. The two butterflies. There are three, I think. Four butterflies. So stop. Now is not the time to rush into a decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause, quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. That is key. Even if something looks great, right? We want to make sure that it's truly aligned with us. And that's something the King of Swords, that energy of the King of Swords will help you, as well as that strength card, you being true to you. Now let's get a few love messages, relationships. Just a few quick messages on relationships. I'm going to use a What's the Tea deck. So it's What's the Tea by Sashui. What's the tea here? Oh, wow. Okay, we have a lot of tea here spilled. Okay, so someone's talking some ish, maybe. You may have someone in your circle, someone in a relationship or a previous relationship, and you could feel as though they're talking, what. So, yeah, because they don't want you to be happy. Perhaps they put you in some sort of third-party situation, okay? And I'm getting that I just get that is so in the past. I don't even want to go there because I feel as though I'm picking up on someone who just is not willing to go there. Like, you have much better things to be focusing on. This could be, feeling as though someone's looking for dirt on you. They're looking to trigger you. Okay. For some of you. All right. You are that actual queen rising here. You are that queen rising. Okay. And you could be making somebody a little jealous here. I am getting some fake smiles on the bottom of the deck here. This could be like female to female, actually. Someone pretending they're your friend and they're not. Maybe they're jealous. But this is about you stepping into your power, being in that spotlight. Remember that that Six of Wands here too. Really kind of reminding us of that you do have something you're stepping into. And we have, what else? Oh yeah, someone may be holding some sort of grudge. Hopefully it's not you. So there's a message here with relationships, making sure you're not holding grudges. Maybe someone forgot your birthday or something that was important. People can do that for a variety of reasons. Either, they don't care, like maybe you thought, or it could just be that they're not interested in the same things you're interested in, or it just doesn't seem important to them, or they just can't understand, certain things about you. We don't have to all be the same, right? We all have our different interests. Let's see what else we have here. Haunted. Okay. Flashbacks, side effects of somebody or something. This could have to do something too with either someone who's passed on, or even something around the fall, the autumn time. So you could be having a lot of memories of this person right now. But I can also tell you too, someone, you know, I always, I don't even like this deck. I mean, I don't dislike it. It's just that this isn't really my style of reading. So I think I'm actually going to switch decks, honestly, because I don't really like this sort of like digging up negativity. I don't know how it's just, that's what it is. Take it or leave it. But I'm going to go to a different deck here. I'm going to get some other messages here about relationships potentially. All right. And it's not that I don't like, it's not that I won't address anything like that could be going on that's a problem or an issue. It's these kind of decks I feel don't really offer any like solutions really, and they're kind of they can have us putting our energy and focus on something like the past or something who doesn't have you in a great, in the, that isn't high, respecting you in some way. And I don't really like giving that attention and power. Okay. Our attention is our power. And so let's not even, right. I just get like the past is the past. And there's that quote, I don't know who originally said it, but it's like people's opinions of you is not your business. Right. It's not like that's them, that's all a reflection of them. Fireworks here. So this is more like it. Okay. Fireworks here. This is feeling, there's some sort of fiery sparks, maybe. This could be love at first sight, intense feelings. Either this is someone that you are with them and you had an instant connection here. Okay, again, triggers. I'm just getting and I'm feeling it in this reading that something or someone may be trying to come back to you and trigger you, or you may actually already live with them and you're not in a great place or something. I'm just getting that you're being kind of poked at. Someone's trying to push your buttons here, okay? And it's not going to be me on this channel, so we're going to move on. Yeah, the devil, okay? So it's some sort of a really boy, I get, for some of you this turned out to be a pretty I don't know how else to say this, rotten friend, or just not a good relationship at all. But I'm getting a very sort of manipulative energy. Remember, the devil comes through with temptations, and you already had temptations. Don't take the bait. Sometimes we have to accept that person's how they are, and that's them, and there's nothing we can do about it. We do not have to be linked to that energy. Free yourself. Manifesting. Yeah, there you go. You're freeing yourself because you're manifesting something so much better. And there's that horseshoe even again. It's a magnet, but it's like a shoe of good luck here. I'm getting something is going to be night and day compared to maybe a relationship that you were once in that you have actually cut out or cut off. All right. So there's a little update there with love. And let me get let's see if we have any money blocks. What's going on with money blocks here? Any kind of money blocks? I do like to figure out, what's kind of in our way of abundance, if anything. Okay, so you have a fear of missing out, right? Fear of missing out here. And this can have to do with not just wishing, just do it. Stop wishing, do it. So often wishing you were somewhere other than where you are right now. And that's fine to dream, but we also want to put some further energy into that dream by taking steps to actually manifest. So this is about you not having missed the boat just because you see others racing around in theirs. This is a card we often get. And this is like, what matters right now is how you're going to move forward. And remember, it's never too late. Look at this. Again, that magician is huge right now for you. I mean, as I said, you do have, regardless of that one thing that could be irritating you, it's like you're choosing to focus on, things that have gone right, where your power truly lies, and this sort of, this love for yourself and for what you're doing, and your overall abundance and happiness. And some of you have been really working too on your empowerment skills, your self-esteem. All right, maybe you do that for others even. And you have another thing, could be too many things at once, you know, and that's, this person does not have 6 arms. It looks like they do, but they don't. Some of you may feel as though something it's really been really difficult and challenging is all. That could be like what's ending up like coming together and you feel as though you've achieved something. Make sure you don't have unrealistic expectations of yourself. You can't be everything to everyone. You can't be everywhere all at once. And so focus on one thing and explore your expectations. Some of your expectations might not be grounded necessarily. You may be excessively giving on the bottom of the deck here, excessively giving. That could be a potential thing that's happening. First, you need to help yourself first, though. All right. So not standing in your value and receiving what you're truly worth is not helping anyone, right? If you're hurting yourself, you're not able to help anyone. So there's nothing wrong with being helpful. The problem comes when you're over giving at the expense of your own personal and professional well-being. So this is time to give yourself permission to say no. All right. And say no and to focus on one thing at a time if possible. I know a lot of us, you know, we have a lot of responsibilities, you know, and it's hard to keep it all going, you know, but let's see what else we have. Let's go into more messages here with, I think I'll get an animal card for each of you. All right. Sort of an animal, spirit message for you. And of course, let's get some number cards. I mentioned a few throughout the reading, but oh, you know what? Let's get an angel number stick here. You have, I'm not looking at these, and you have 444 protection. All right, so 444 protection. And it says the home is a sacred space buzzing with protective energy. On the reverse, spend the day in the comfort of your own home, get cozy, light a candle, read a book. Yes. Either you had this or the other channel had this, but you just had that 444. All right, and then let's see what else. Anything else? You have 333, trust. And I do feel there's an energy here of like abundance and also knowing you're protected. So have faith the universe will take care of you. Trust in that. And maybe get outside for some perspective. Marvel at nature and the beautiful planet we share. All right. And let's see what we have for individual signs. Let's go through the zodiac. I'm going to actually start with Virgo and go through. Let's start with Virgo, because I know I have some Libra cuspers that are Virgo Libra cusp. And let's see what else we have. And plus, you know, we never get to go first as Libras, right? So on my channels, we go first, or the cuspers go first, right? All right, here we go. Elk. Okay, so this is standing tall and maintaining your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Insist upon it. And for Libra, blue heron. Make a stand for what you believe in. Do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Do what feels right to you. And next we have Scorpio. Goose. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. Make sure you're taking plenty of time to get grounded and situated. And all right, next we have Sagittarius. Grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Capricorn. Capricorn. Camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Aquarius. Meerkat. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. And because it's now your birthday season, you get another card. Weasel. Be silent, pay attention, simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings about what's happening inside and all around you. Pisces. Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. Aries. Platypus. It says, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Taurus. Panda, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and place of work. Gemini, Condor. Ooh, I love this one. You're too enmeshed in the situation, so step back, see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. All right, you could be too close to a certain situation, too involved, entangled in it. So step back, give yourself that time to reflect and make a decision from a nice, calm, grounded place. Cancerians, we have Roadrunner. And this one is about keeping your sense of humor and not taking things too seriously. And Leo, Chimpanzee. So use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your questions. That's what I have for you. If you enjoy this, please do like, subscribe. It helps a lot. And I appreciate you very much. Thank you to my subscribers. You are so good to me, and I appreciate you so very much. Thank you so much.